right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big welcome to all of you. I'll play this little quick background music as a way to welcome every single person in the middle of the forest along the route where ancient travelers of the pre-vehicular era trotted their way all the way to the big town. I want to say a big welcome to Ellis Unleashed, one of the first people to get here. Godhead Sam, okay, it's lovely to have you. Fulara, it's lovely to have you. Laura was here. Carl Carlos has been around. Gideon has been around. Enyanam Epifania, Francis, Gideon Stevens, all of you, Cotton, Obasima Rita, Lady Lillian, okay? Dr. Hans, he says, I am Doc Hans. So that's really nice to know. Okay. Um, Dr. Abisolo Solomon Efa Agbemo Ernest. Please type your name, type where you connected from, type your name, type where you connected from, because today is a great day. Today is joyous day. Today is glory day. Okay. Today is a day that you will remember by the time you leave here. Please tell your friend who is not here, who is a member of our organization, tell that friend that we are live and that it is nice to watch the football match live than to watch the dead football match. Are you aware of that? If the football match is live, the joy and the anticipating, the ecstasy, all the days, you are able to elevate your mental gymnastics more by watching a live program than a dead one. So please tell the person to be on this call. It's lovely to have all of you right here. We have a lot to give, and so we want to start now. But please put it in your group page. Type it in the group page where you currently are. Tell them that we are live. We are not wasting a minute. We are not wasting a second. We are live. 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 Today I will show you some things on my system that will blow your mind. Okay, so I'll give a couple of announcements in the process. If you are currently a member of the Got Backup family, okay, if you are right now a member of the Got Backup family, you got to thank God tonight. Please go on your knees and thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Sometimes we only go on our knees when we are begging God. You don't want to do that. You also want to thank God by going on your knees, because you see, sometimes the way God blesses us, he blesses us in a very special way, but we don't normally see it. It's like Elijah telling Elisha's eyes to be opened clearly so that he can see that there are over 185,000 angels who are about to fight for him. Please, it's a lovely program that we are in, and I'm going to show you some of the great things that are coming. Announcement number one. Got Backup is introduced. You see, the thing is that when you are in a new area of cloud computing, data, artificial intelligence, you got to be changing. Things have to be changing fast. And Got Backup is changing with the changing circumstances, with a changing world. And so they are bringing a new, in fact, it's already done. We have tested. I have tested as a member of the board of directors. I have tested it, and I tell you, oh my goodness, I tell you, you will be pleased. Okay, because this software is going to help you to clone your entire system. You will clone your entire system, where it will back up your entire computer, not just one thing, but the whole computer. It's going to back up the whole computer. But also, after backing up your whole computer, you can restore everything back to the whole computer. You can even select what you want to restore, or you can restore the whole computer back to what it was before it got damaged. And that is significant. But more importantly, you can collaborate. Ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you something that is just incredible. The collaboration which I did yesterday with Chris is incredible. And let me tell you something. Are you aware that when you open your current GoBackup, oh, by the way, those of us who are members of the GoBackup family, this whole collaboration will be free in addition to the backup and restore. So you will have both set up in your system and you see both of them and you don't pay anything. But those that are coming fresh, they will only get a backup and a restore. They will not get a collaboration. And the beautiful thing about a collaboration I'm about to tell you, it is just incredible. If you will pay attention and follow some things I'll be showing you, you will see that. I just want us to get this quick announcement before I go to the real deal for today. Okay. So if you don't have Microsoft Word on your laptop at all, or you don't have Microsoft Word on your phone at all, once you set the Go Backup system, you know, normally when you log in, it opens a system where it tells you backup. You have to click and a small black thing that says your first backup or backup. Once you click the backup, you have to just select the folder you want to backup. Assuming it's a laptop, the folder you want to backup. So select your entire computer and it will back up your entire computer for you. Now, suppose you share a folder or you share a file with someone. You will see the person working on the file. If the person is watching the file, okay, let's say the person is watching the picture or is watching the video or is watching a document and you have shared it with a person, you will see that the person is watching it. Isn't that beautiful? But more importantly, if you have allowed the person to edit a PowerPoint, to edit a PDF, look, guys, this is incredible because the thing is that you will use the whole thing as if it is your Microsoft. And guess what? The Microsoft tabs that you normally have, this thing has more than that. The equation editors, the kind of animations, it has more than what Microsoft even has. And this collaboration is so beautiful. Let me tell you one thing. Once the person is typing, so let's say that I'm with Dr. Dorothy. I'm sharing a document with Dr. Dorothy, and Dr. Dorothy has opened the document. First of all, she will see that I am looking at the document, and I will see that she's looking at the document. It doesn't matter where we are. And when she starts typing, I will see her hand moving. I will see her hand moving and the messages she's typing, and then her name will be written. When she finishes, I can continue the typing. When I finish, like she can continue the typing, and I continue, she continues. It's just incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I have personally gone through this myself, and this is something we detected. Just the two of us detected that others are yet to. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is about to happen is just incredible. And the other thing is this, I have realized that, let me show you something. When you go to Google, okay, when you go, I wish I can show this thing on my screen. But when you go to Google, type speed test, okay? If you want to know the speed of your internet, you type speed test. Okay, I think that's the name, okay? Speed test of internet, okay? Speed test. Let me see if I can get that. Yes, internet speed test. And when you type internet speed test into Google, okay, the first thing that will come is called internet speed test. Click run speed test. Click run speed test, and it will run right now and tell you the speed of your internet. So some of you have a very low speed. And the reason why sometimes your internet will go a bit slower is because you might not even know your speed. And guys, go and check. Okay, once you have that speed, I have almost 2 terabytes. It will back up everything within a period of 3 days. It's just incredible. The app is incredible. The collaboration is incredible. Can you imagine you and your friend can watch the same movie together? Okay. Anyway, it's just fantabruta. I just want to put this on record before because there are other 4 announcements that I'll be giving. There's a video that I will also show you. Just take note of what we have. What we have is incredible. Now let me go to the game of today. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you build a business? 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 I'm going to show you something. And I've spoken to quite a few people, at least one billionaire I spoke to this week. And that is why I changed the topic to what I'm about to train today. A billionaire. I spoke to him this week. And that man tells me that the hardest thing to build is a business. The hardest thing to build is a business. But with technology, it is easy than before to build a business. This is a billionaire, okay? And he says the hardest thing, this is a billionaire who has made millions and millions of dollars and now made billions, saying that the hardest thing to build is running a business. And you know something, ladies and gentlemen, that is why many people don't build businesses. Because many people don't want to do hard things. They want to do easy things. And the easy things to do in this world is job. I won't lie to you. Job is very easy. But building a business is not easy. Please get that well. But once you cut through that corner of building the business, we call it that threshold trough. The threshold trough. Once you cut through that, I guarantee you'll be moving at a certain pace, and your income will start coming and becoming that people will start thinking that you are using some magic. That point of cut through is the most powerful part of running a business. And guess what? You have not reached there yet. Let me show you how your brain works when you are doing a business, which is different from how your brain works when you are doing a job. First of all, we go to school, and when we go to school, we learn that the best reason why we are going to school, the main reason why we are going to school is to get a good job. And for us to get a good job, we need to do well, get a good grade, get a first class. Even if it is SHS or JHS or primary school, our parents even give us a gift to do well. So we do well because we have been programmed to do well. And once we finish with our grade, we learn how to write an application for jobs. We do that. We learn how to write an application for jobs. And we then are programmed to know that once we write the application for the job and we get a job, our life will be a bit better. Now, we do get a jobs. And then we realize that we need to get more promotion. And so we fight and do whatever we can to be promoted. So you see that over time, we have an unending life business. We have a business, all right. Okay. You see, people don't think that job is a business. Your job is a business. Why? Because a business is when you go to labor and busy yourself. When you put your labor down, that is a business. And a job is a business. And so we now do that with the intention that the harder you work, the more money that you make. This is our program. This was put into it. So our DNA has accepted it. Our DNA knows that that is the only way. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter whether you're a professor, a doctor, engineer, a pilot, that is a program. So that program affects our beliefs. So our beliefs are as a result of that programming. Now, the programming is like a code on our heart. So in my mind, if I don't go to school and if I don't do well in school, I am not going to do well in life. This is already in the DNA. And so it changed our belief. And so we try as much as possible. We force ourselves. We struggle. Sometimes we waste so many years in school when the school is not even what we should have had before. But we do that because we have been programmed to do that. Okay. Now that goes to affect our feelings. And so when someone now brings something else into our life, we find it difficult because we have been programmed to know that this is the way it's got to be. And so changing that paradigm or shifting that paradigm becomes difficult. So we don't feel like we want to run a real business. We don't feel like doing that. And the reason why we don't feel like doing that is because we have been programmed not to want to do that. And so eventually our feelings lead to the action. Now we know that we will make money. You know that if you run your business project well, you are going to make some very good income later, not now, but later. However, we don't put in the action, or the action we put in, we don't put in that action. Why? The reason why we don't put in that action is because we don't feel that we should put in the action. Why? Because we have not been programmed to put in the action on a business. Why? Because that is what has eaten into our beliefs. And so normally we don't put in the action, but I guarantee you that same person will put in more action on the job. Why? Why? Because he has been programmed to put in more action on the job. But I'm telling you, that same action he put on the job, if he put a quarter of that action on the business, a quarter, that person will rake more in later than what he's doing. But why is he not doing that? Because we have not been programmed to put in more action on a business. And so eventually the person puts in little action on the business, more action on the job. But the thing is that a lot of people have done jobs. And so because a lot of people have done jobs, the jobs that we think we are doing, even if we put in all the action, we don't get the result we want to get because there is a cap to which the boss will allow that. And so that will lead to a small result. And that result will lead to the lifestyle we have. And guess what? That lifestyle recycles. So if the person wants a phone, the person buys a phone that is within his range. That's a lifestyle. Then he now works in the same manner again to come and buy that phone or to come and pay his bills. And then he recycles it. And so the programming deepens. It deepens. And so eventually the person will tell you that I am okay. I am okay. I don't have a problem. I'm okay. After all, I'm not dead. God looks after me. But the thing is that he's working more than he should work. But he's continuously, enjoyably doing that because of the programming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what people have been programmed to do. And so when we come into running a business, it makes it. See, before one can run a business, that person will have to change his mind. The reason why your mind is not able, see, running a business is not difficult if you have reprogrammed yourself. And I'm going to show you this video. It will probably give you a sense.
Do this experiment to prove how powerful. So if the mind, we're going to do this experiment to prove how powerful the mind is.
Yeah, there are many experiments you can do, but we can do the simple one if you want.
Let's do this, stick with that one.
Okay.
A lot of pressure here. And what does this mean?
Well, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Hold this string between your thumb and your forefinger. Just hold it. Rest your elbow comfortably on your thigh.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Yeah, rest it comfortably. I'll hold it still. Now, just while you're holding that still, mentally have the idea it's moving back and forth. Mentally have the idea that it's moving. Okay? Don't worry, it'll start moving, and it'll start moving wider and wider. See, it's already doing that. Okay? In any direction you want. There you are. Now, once it's doing that, just change the idea in your mind that instead of swinging it like that, it's going to start swinging like this in a different direction.
Oh, my heavens.
See? Now, mentally have the idea that it's going to start making circles. Just mentally have the idea it's going to start making circles. There you are, see? Circles. Now bigger and bigger circles. There you are.
Oh, my heavens.
Okay?
I didn't think I could do it. I was
See?
feeling a lot of pressure here.
Okay? Well, listen.
I
Now,
can't believe it's doing it.
yeah. And now have the idea that it's going to reverse the circle. So if it's making
Oh, no,
circles,
I don't know if I can do that.
just have the idea.
Okay.
Just have the idea.
That it's going to reverse the circle.
Yes. Just keep that idea in your mind. You see, your expectancy determines outcome. And as long as you're not attached to the outcome will be guaranteed.
Okay.
Whenever we fulfill a desire, whatever that desire is, certain things happen. Number one, we expect a certain outcome.
Oh, it just switched.
There you are.
It
See?
just did it.
See?
I can't.
And this is living proof that every cell in your body is eavesdropping on your internal dialogue. And by changing your internal dialogue, you can influence the chemistry, the
even
fundamental
Sally's impressed.
chemistry.
Sally's saying,
cell.
I didn't think you could do it, but you did. Every cell?
Every cell. How would this happen
Now,
otherwise?
see, now this is amazing, because if you can do this with a string,
right,
it means you can do it with your life.
Yeah, you can do it with anything. You can fulfill any desire in life that you want, because inherent in having the desire is the mechanics for its fulfillment. I don't have the same desires as you because nature gave me those desires that nature means to fulfill.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, it is incredible. Your expectancy determines your outcome. Did you hear that? Your expectancy. I see, sometimes we watch some of the video, but some of the words are very powerful. Your expectancy determines your outcome. If you are expecting that you are going to do well, you will do well. It will determine your outcome. If you are expecting, you will do it and you will get it. If you're not expecting that you're going to get something, if you're not expecting to get something, you will not do anything because you are not expecting it. And so you will not do. Now, that leads to the belief, because you are expecting belief. If you are expecting that you're going to become a diamond, you will feel it that you will become a diamond. You will put in the actions. Look at the blue one. You put in the actions that you're going to become a diamond. The action will lead to the result because your expectancy, expectancy determines your outcome. What are you expecting? If your programming tells you that it's not going to work, you will not put in any action, or you will put in a little action, and that will eventually happen. So most billionaires, okay, this billionaire that I spoke to, he told me that it takes tough, hard work in the beginning of running a business. It takes tough, hard work. But the people, he says that, do you know that 70% of businesses do not last in 5 years? Guys, listen, 70% of all businesses in America don't last in 5 years. They don't last. Majority quit. They quit before their success time. They quit before they see the gold. They quit before they see the diamond. They quit because their programming tells them that when it is not working, it will never work. But our programming, your programming tells you that when it is not working, it doesn't mean it will not work. It means that it's going to take time for it to work, because your expectancy determines your outcome. So what shows that it's not even working anyway? As far as I'm concerned, it's working. As far as the mind is concerned, everything is working. Master, everything is working. You see, you don't know, everything is working for you. Not to you, for you. Any struggle you are going through is working for you. Any challenge you're going through, any disturbance you're going through, any rejection you are going through, any pain you're going through is not working to you. It's working for you, for you, for you, for you. And that is what our programming need to have. Because I tell you, it will be hard before it will be good. It will never be good easily. If it happens so good, see, if it happens so good for somebody, it means that the person has already built his mind. And so he put in the action, and that action is quickly materializing. That is why it's been quickly good for that person. But it's not normally going to be good for most people. It's not going to be great in the beginning for most people. It will be tough in the beginning. In the beginning, for most people, it will be hard. It will be hard. But my programming, your programming tells you that that is the glory days when it is hard. See, guys, let me tell you something. When it was hard for that man who was dying on the stake, he could see around him glory. But it was hard physically. But it was hard physically now. It was hard now. Not that it wasn't. It was hard. Who told you that it wasn't hard? It was hard. It was hard. It was difficult. It was hard. It was difficult. But he was happy. He was happy to the extent that he said, forgive him. Forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. Why? Because in his mind, in his pre-programmed mind, in his reprogrammed mind, it was glory days. If you can see in your mind the glory days of your painful times, if you can see the glory days of your painful times, and nothing is painful anymore. Let's move on. We don't have time. Let's move on. We don't have time. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to be able to establish yourself for life, not only for this project, for life, build your profile in a unique way. Build your profile, design it, give it to people to check it for you. It will help you. Fill in everything you need to have on your profile. Your profile is not your CV. Your profile is made up of 10 things. And take note, please, of those 10 things. Your profile is made up of 10 different things. Your profession, that's one. Your education, that's two. Your unique value proposition. Your businesses you have done before. Your achievement in life. For example, if you have been married for 15 years, for 10 years, it is an achievement to will pay. You see, you don't value it. But to someone, when you are able to discuss that alone, it is value to that person. You have been married for 5 years, for 10. Do you know how many people quit that marriage? That is part of your profiling. But you got to write it down. You got to write it down. That defines who you are. When people know who you are, they are attracted to you. They don't know you. They don't know you. You are not showing yourself. You are hiding. You are hiding. And so your profile will speak for you. Your profile should speak for you. And put your profile on your LinkedIn. Put your profile on your social media. Put your profile on your own status. Your own status. So put your profile there. It's not boasting. Put your profile on your Facebook. Put your profile on your Instagram. Put your profile on your LinkedIn. Let people know who you are. When they know who you are, what you tell them matters to them. When people know who you are, because see, people don't buy Go Backup. They don't buy cloud storage. They don't buy money. People buy you. When people know you, when they buy you, you go and check the records. Who are the people who are doing well now? The people who are doing well in our businesses are the people who are putting themselves out there. Do you know that? I mean, you know. You go and check the social media of these people. They are the ones sharing things. They are not afraid to even do videos but you might be afraid. You are afraid of doing videos. You are hiding. You are hiding. You don't value you. You don't value you. You are hiding. You don't think that this person, if Jesus was around, do you think he would do social media? Do you think he would just go and stand on the Sea of Galilee and talk with the wind, bringing the voice to the people? Or he would rather use social media to reach people from all corners of the world? What do you think the Son of Man will be doing? He will use social media. Jesus will have Instagram account. Jesus will have Facebook account. Jesus will have LinkedIn account. Jesus will have a mobile phone and put things on his status. Who you are is important. What you are becoming is even much better. People don't know you. They don't see your value. Your value is not known. And so whatever else you think you have for them is only Go Backup. If you take Go Backup out of your life, there are some people, you have nothing else for them. Are you aware? But you have a lot for them. You have a lot for them. You have your profession to tell them. You have your education to tell them. You have your uniqueness to tell them. You have your business you've done. Even your recreation, things you are good at. You have it for them. Your travels and the places you've been in the world, your family, you have a boy, you have a child, you have a girl. These two girls, the girl normally beats the boy. It's your life. This life, package it. Talk about it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to tell you something my two boys do, okay, every morning. That is really fascinating. I don't know whether you have boys, but there's something about boys that I've observed. You are telling your life onto the world. This is something somebody will connect with. This is value that you are submitting to the marketplace. That value will command. See, sometimes design your value, give it to the world. It's not all about go back up. Tell the world who you are, You like playing football, share it on the social media. Let people know you. Don't hide. You can never command value unless you give value. You can't command value unless you give value. You can't command returns unless you give value. That is how the world is designed. The world is never designed for Bill Gates to sit in his corner and not be seen. Go and check how many people that are Bill Gates networks. Mark Zuckerberg cannot hide. Elon Musk cannot hide. F.S. Schwarzenegger cannot hide. They can't hide. Okay? Kenny Jonas cannot hide. Even if what he's doing, you don't like it, he's not hiding. Because what he's doing, you don't like it, because he's not hiding. That is why he has 1.4 million followers. How many do you have? You're hiding. It doesn't matter what is great or what is not great. It is about you not hiding. It is about you bringing yourself out there. It is about you letting people know who you are. You're a grandmother. You have 3 children. Have you ever discussed those 3 children before? That is your value. That value must be brought to the marketplace. That value must be shown. Take a picture with your children. Put it on your status. Let people say that today I took a picture with my girls, with my boys. I am posting it because I love them so much. I am telling you, it will make people alone. That alone, it will make them love you. It will make them cherish you. It will make them now want to know you more. Your value will command. Your value. Your value. You are hiding. Guys, you are hiding. The Son of Man will never hide. Let's move on. Let's move on. Once you have been able to know all your value, once you have been able to package your value, and I'm talking about how to build a business. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about how to build a business, how to build a business. You see, sometimes Elon Musk will come and cause some controversies because he's heightening his value. He's heightening his value. He's heightening what he's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? 2025 is coming. 2025 is here. 2024 is almost gone. Okay, we are ending. Election is coming. What are you giving to the world? If you are not giving much to the world, you are not getting much from the world either. Acts chapter 20, verse 35, there is more happiness in giving. That word giving, it means sacrificing. Are you giving? Are you giving to the world? Not to me, not to you, to the world. But the only way you can give to the world is share something great about your brother. Share something wonderful about your sister. Take a time and reflect something about your school days. Your value will command. That thing you just did will command people to you. Somebody will come and comment, I just like what he said because it reminds me of my heydays. And he said, no, that's wonderful. But there's something I even have for you. The person has brought himself. Later on, you can discuss your business. Your value, it has to command. But you see, you cannot actually share your value unless there is something already inside the head to share. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. You got to have, then you can give. Now, one of the places you can get a lot and have a lot is when you are associating yourself with people like here. When you are around people like here, the comments they make, the information they give, the videos they share, you share those things. Okay? You give those things, and you got to post these things consistently. Let me tell you some secrets. Kenny Jonas said that he posted so many things on his video, and he was not even getting like. And he was asked, how many videos did you post that you were not getting likes? He says he posted about 4,000 videos and nobody was liking those videos. Nobody. It was after 5,000, then he started getting people showing interest. Ladies and gentlemen, he stopped along the way. Chinny Jonas stopped along the way. Is that what you think? No, he never did. People insulted him, Papa. People insult, even today, people still insult him. But your value will command. When people get to know you, it doesn't matter whether what you are doing others don't like, that value will command. So you got to have something in the head, and you got to consistently, success is based on consistency. It is not based, you go and check. There are some people right now, you don't even hear of them right now because they are building their success in hiding. They are building in darkness. It's just like Jesus when he built himself see, from the time he was 12 years old. If you read Luke chapter 12, verse 50, from 12 years old, when his mother Mary and his father Joseph took him out of the synagogue, 12 years, from that 12 years to 30 years, where was Jesus? We never heard about the guy again. We never heard about a guy again for 18 years. Nobody heard about Jesus until he was 30. Where did he vanish to? He was learning in obscurity. He was learning in obscurity. Are you learning? And so by the time he got to the age of 30 and he opened his mouth, the world gravitated towards him. Knowledge, learning is a foundation of value creation. Learning is a foundation of value creation. When you learn, what comes out of your mouth command people to you. When you learn, what issues out of your inside drives people towards your outside. That value will command. So first, you got to be more. You got to be more. You got to be more. You got to learn more. You got to be more. You got to learn more. You got to be more. You got to learn more. You got to be more. Learn. Master, learn. Even if you will not do this project, learn from this project. Learn what we train you for. Learn what the leaders are teaching you. Learn what you see on the page. Learn. It will build your something later. That value. That value. Let me tell you, one day you will do something. You will do a business. You want to run a business and you need people. Because of the way you yourself, you have been giving people value here, value within the God Backup. The God Backup family will now become your customers. Are you aware? The people within the God Backup will become your customers because you are always giving. You are always giving to the God Backup. You think, Dr. K.O.A., if one day I set up a factory or you two set up a factory and then I come to the God Backup family that I'm going to please do a factory business and I want you people to please come and patronize my shoe factory business. And you two, you say the same thing. Do you think that they will come to yours or they will come to mine? It would depend on the amount of value you are giving. So the people that we have here, the people you have here, the people you have in the God Backup family, they are your asset. Your network is your net worth. Don't underestimate the people you have here. Don't underestimate the crowd you have here. Everyone that is here is for you. One day you will need us. One day we will need you. One day everyone here. But your value must be evident, ladies and gentlemen. The value, you got to be more. You got to be more. Then you give more. How do you give more? Fearlessmotivation.com. Please note it down. Fearlessmotivation.com. Go there. There's so much value. There's so much value. There's so much value. There is fearless value. That's why I go. I bang into my brain every morning. I bang into my brain every morning. And that value is what I share on the page. That value is what I give on the page. It doesn't matter how busy you are. When value is inside of you, it can never hide. It can't hide. Knowledge cannot hide. Because it's inside, it will come out. It will come out. It's light. It's light. It's light. Light shines. Light shines for all. You don't put a light under the table. You put it on top of the table and then it shines for all. You are the light. You are the light of the world. So once you become more, now you can do more. So you can see that some people are not able to do more. The reason why they are not able to do more is because they have not become more. So sometimes you tell the person, go and train the team. Hey, please, oh, what can I go and train the team? They can't go and train the team because they have not yet learned more. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way you can learn more is by giving. By giving. So you learn what you copy. So in the beginning, you copy and paste, and then you give it out. Then over time, not immediately, over time, you will get more. You will get so much. You will get so much. See, God would even bless you. That is why the pagans are doing well. They're not doing well because God has not blessed them. God has blessed them already before they started doing well, because they took advantage of the advantages. Okay. So when that pagan saw God has made a tree, that pagan decided to use that tree to make a beautiful chair. And when he made a chair, people started buying the chair, because knowledge tells that pagan that I can use the tree. I didn't make the tree, but I can use the tree and I can make a chair from that tree. Value is as a result of knowledge acquisition. Let's move on. And so that is it. So now what can you share? What can you share on your social media? What can you share to friends? Not after church. What can you share? After work, what can you share to your workmates? When you're in your neighborhood, what are the things you can share? It's not all about God backup. It's not all about God backup. It's not all about God. You see, the thing is that if you make God backup your everything and not sharing, but that is not to say that you shouldn't share something. Don't say that because I don't also want to share everything about God backup, I won't share anything. No, you got to share something. Share something all the time. Share something. But what do you share? I'm giving you 14 things you can share today. 14 things you can share on your status. You can share on your social media. You can share on, physically to friends. You can share on. Some of you don't have YouTube channels. Some of you don't have YouTube channels. Guys, you got to have a YouTube channel. We'll pay. We'll pay. We'll pay. You are hiding. You are hiding. Hiding is like dying. Hiding is dying. And please don't do that. So one of the things you can share is begin to learn about risk taking. Learn about risk taking. The importance of taking risks. How tough it is to take risks, but the joy of taking risks. Read about it, learn about it, read about it, learn about it, share. Read, learn, share. Read, learn, share. And as you do that, people will start seeing value in you. Another thing you can share about fear. Fear is the reason why the guy doesn't want to get married. Fear is the reason why they don't want to have children. Fear is the reason why the person doesn't want to go to school. Fear is the reason why the person is failing in the exam. Fear is the reason why the person is struggling in his business. Fear. Read about fear. Learn about fear. Read about fear and give it out to people. Read it. Learn it. Give it out. Read about endurance. Do you know how powerful endurance is in a marriage? Do you know that a marriage unit needs to be, you need to have endurance before you can run the business of marriage? Have you read the power behind endurance? Do you know that endurance is needed before you can even become a houseboy or a house girl? Do you know that endurance is needed before you can write and learn for exams? Do you know endurance is needed before you can be under a domineering partner? That you need to be enduring before you can sit under a boss who is two bosses. Do you know endurance is needed? Have you read about endurance? Have you understood the concept of endurance? Do you know the etymology of endurance? The endurance in the marriage, endurance in the types of endurance, the examples of endurance. Understand that knowledge and vomit it out to the people. I'm telling you, the world will gravitate towards you. These are the things you can share. You can share these things on your status. You can share this thing to people. You can share this thing to your family members. They will begin to see value issuing out of you. That value will command its own returns. Learn about investment. See, the last time I was talking to Dorothy, do you know that right now you don't have to put any money you have into any money in Ghana? Do you know that financial investment is different from savings? Have you read about that? Do you know that the best place to invest is not anymore in mutual funds? Do you know that even if you don't have a lot of money to put into a real estate, there is something you can rather do that will help you to equally be like you have put money into real estate? The last time I showed my one of my incomes to somebody, says, how did you do it? Because I understand the principle of investment. Ladies and gentlemen, learn it. Learn it. If you have, let me tell you some secrets. If you are earning 3,000, I don't care whether it is 3,000 cedis, 3,000 rand, 3,000 pounds, 3,000 naira, 3,000 whatever. If you are earning 3,000, I can show you an investment principle that will help you to become a millionaire by 20 to 25 years. It's knowledge. It's knowledge. Okay? The knowledge is there. So you can learn a lot of things related to investment and begin to give it out to the world. That value will command its own return. I'm able to mentor a lot of people, charge them $5,000 because of some of this knowledge. Learn to be a person of all rounder, a jack of all trades, a master of all. Learn about knowledge, learn about wisdom. Go and read the book of Proverbs, understand the principles and the concept of the Psalms, and enjoy the first and second kings, and see how King Solomon's wisdom led him to the point of apex of wealth. You can appreciate the power of the subconscious mind. Learn what goes into the subconscious mind. Read about it. Take note about it. Give it out to people. That value will make people buy you. Eventually, you will have connection. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the people that are doing well in businesses are those who have value to give in addition to the products and services they sell. If you have no products and services, if you have products and services but you don't have value, people will not buy from you. That is why the same business, one is doing so well, the other is not doing so well, because that one is adding something. It's not about a compensation plan. It's not about the products and services. It is about you. You are the one who will make the difference. Learn about value. Learn about virtue. Learn about relationships. Put it out there. Don't learn. Some of you have been giving relationship advice to couples, to courting people. You give it them freely. You have to package them well and put it on the internet. Put it there. When I say put it there, I mean put a camera in front of you. Put your phone like this in front of you. And then put the phone. And then every day, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, share something nuggets about that knowledge. And that will command its own return. Don't hide. You are hiding. Jesus will never hide. You are hiding. You are hiding. That is your downfall. You cannot hide. You see, gone are the days when we were told that, oh, don't bring yourself out. No, we have reached a stage that the juju people are not bringing themselves out. The pastors are coming out. The Al-Qaeda people are coming out. And you will pay. You are hiding. You are hiding. You can't hide in this world and think that you will do well in this world. It's not possible. The world doesn't work like that. You can't hide. If you don't want to learn to use the internet, cool. But you got to learn to bring yourself out in your community, in your society, in your family, in a unique way that you will have a network of people. Just that the internet makes it faster. That's why we are all going there. That's why I'm telling you, if Jesus was around, he will have more social media friends than you. Let's move on. Learn about businesses and learn about endurance and learn about hope. Learn about hope. Learn about hope. Hope is a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Hope is a good thing. You see, so many people are hopeless. So many people are hopeless in their jobs. They are hopeless in their marriages. They are hopeless because of the death of a loved one. People are hopeless because they have gone to school and they are not getting jobs to do. People are hopeless in so many things. Learn about hope. Learn about hope and give it out. Give it out. Be known as a woman of hope. Be known as a man of hope. Your hope that you give to people, it will drive them towards you. Eventually, when you tell them something about your business, they will listen to you. They will listen to you. They will listen to you because your value will command its own respect. Your value will command its own respect. Your value will command its own respect. And learn about learning. Learn about learning. Learning is the foundation of wealth. Learning is the ticket to you being wealthy. Now, in this project, let me come deeper. In this project, one of the things we do is that we discriminate. We assume, I'll give you an example. You assume that because you have invited somebody to come for the presentation, there is no need to invite a person again to come for the presentation again. But you see, that thinking is a reprogrammed thing. It's a programming. Your programming is that you think that you are worrying the person. That's your programming. Let me tell you a secret. My mentor, Chris, he told me that he wants to have some short meeting with me. And then he sent, and I said, okay, I'll give him time. Then he sent me again, when is that meeting? Then I said, I'll give him time. Then he sent me again, then when is the meeting? Then I said, I'll give him time. Then he sent me a message again. When are we having the meeting? I said, I'll give him time. Then I said to myself, this man is worrying me too much. Why? Let me give him time. And then when I gave him time and we met, he told me that I know I was being pushy, but it's necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, I was so happy I made up that meeting because the benefit the meeting gave me was just undescribable. But you see, he's a leader. And he knew that as a leader, the only way he could be of help to me is by consistently coming to me and telling me that we have a meeting. As a leader, he understood. Okay, he never thought that he's worrying me because he knew that eventually I will benefit. He knew. So one of the things you will see that people who do well in life is that they are persistent and relentless. They are unforgiving when it comes to being relentless, continuing. They don't stop. They don't stop. Great achievers. There's a book called The Secret of the Higher Achievers. Okay, it says that they don't stop. Even in their failure, they don't stop. They don't stop. They don't stop. Just put it there. I won't stop. I will never stop. I will never stop. I will never give up. I will never give up. I will push. I will drill. I will fight. I will shoot. I will do whatever it takes to be a diamond. I will until I will. And so such people, they will invite people all the time. Even if they've invited a person already, they will go back to the people. You remember the meeting you attended? I want you to please attend this meeting again because something else is going to be discussed. You remember the meeting you attended? I want you to attend the presentation again because something is going to be discussed. They keep going. They don't prejudge. They don't assume. They don't discriminate. You see, the person who is losing too much, he's always, oh, I don't want to go and worry him. I don't want to go and worry him. I invited him last week and I invited him this week. Why should I go and invite him again? Why would I? Okay, he will tell me that it's the same thing. But you keep doing it because you know that you got to keep knocking until that is success. Success is not doing it one time and achieving. No, success is doing it persistently, consistently, constantly until you get to the beautiful place that you want to get to. Now, a lot of people do this mistake. I don't want to talk to him. He's too negative. He's too negative. This man is too rich or he's too poor. I don't think this man will have time. This man, I know him. He will never have time. This man is always busy. He's always busy. He won't have time. Ladies and gentlemen, if I should show you my record, I am in Africa. I am in Europe. And I'm working at the same time in these two continents. And I'm running a business. I'm doing it. I am busy. And yet I'm doing this because somebody told me, if you have that prejudiced mind that somebody who is busy will not do this thing, you have been programmed. You have been programmed. You have been programmed. That is why you think that anyone who is busy in this life, if I should get the phone number of Bill Gates, of Mark Zuckerberg, of Elon Musk, I will tell them about this thing. I'll tell them. Because you see, the way you think is the reason why you are where you are. The way the others think is the reason why they are where they are. You think that a person who is busy will not have time for this. But let me tell you how I think. I think that a person who is busy would want to get something that will generate revenue for him. And so if I tell him, he will rather want to look at something that will make him not get busy. You see the way I think. You see the way I think? The way you think will lead to the action you take. The way you think will lead to the action you take. The way you think determines the action you take. If you think that the man is not going to bother, you will not even speak in a convincing way to make the man take action. Nobody is better than you. You have something they don't have. No one is better than you. You two, you were created in God's image. You are better. That's why your fingerprints are different. You are better. That's why your DNA is different. You are better. Why do you think that when somebody has a car, has money, has a house, that person is better than you? That is your programming. You have been programmed. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. And it's not only for this business. It will affect you in so many ways. Not only for this business. So detach that mind. Kill yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, from today, I am the champion of my champions. Don't say that, me, I don't know how, I'm not a computer literate. You see, these negative words, they hurt you. I'm not a computer literate. I doubt even if this thing will work. I doubt if he will do it. I don't think this thing, I don't think, I doubt, I don't think, I doubt, I don't think. Hey, Wope! Wope! Why? Why is it that for you, everything is not going to work in your life? What is going to work again in your life? Okay, you see, there are some older ladies in this business project. If I had thought that they were older, I would not have even registered them. There's a lady called Bondu, okay, in Sierra Leone. There's a lady called Bibiana. Bibiana is, congratulations, she's here. Bibiana is in the United States, Atlanta, okay? And Babe is older lady. And I did not assume that because she's older lady, she will not do this. And I spoke to all of them, and these older ladies are doing it. Older men who are about 60 years, I've registered them. So your mind is your killing machine. Your mind, no. Your mind, no. Who are you to judge that somebody doesn't have time to do this, or someone is old, or someone will not do this, or someone, I don't think he has money? Who are you to judge? There are so many people who have told me they don't have money. Once I give them reason, once you give them reason, the money will be there. You see, the thing is that they need you to give them a stronger reason why. And I'll come to that. I'm going to show you anybody who tells you that he doesn't have money. I'm going to show you something to tell that person. The person will go and run and bring the money. I'm going to tell you. If I forget, tell me. I will tell you that thing before we close today. So don't be shy, okay? Don't say that this person likes too much church, okay? The person won't listen to me. And these words, never use them. I can't talk. If you say I can't talk, as for that, I don't know where you were born. What is that? I can't talk. I can't talk. Even parrots can talk. Even animals can talk. You can't talk, you can talk. It's because you are shy. But you shouldn't be shy, because you too, you have something the world needs. You see, it's the programming. It's a program. We have been taught that if you're a shy person, even say it to people that you are shy. Why do you do that? Why? By you saying that you are shy alone, don't you know that increases your shyness? Never do that mistake. Never do that. We have been programmed so much that it's affecting us. It's affecting the way we eat. It's affecting the way we talk. It's affecting everything that we do. That is not healthy. Okay, that will not help you. Not even in this business. It will not help you in your academic life. It will not help you in your marriage. It will not help you in other things. Change today and tell God that make me stronger. God, please make me stronger. Make me fearless. Make me relentless. Because your son was fearless. Because King Solomon, even though he was a small boy, he was fearless to ask for wisdom. Ask for wisdom. And when you have wisdom, you will not shy. You will not be shy. You will share it with other people. Now, let's move on. Now, go to the social media and use the social media. When you go to social media, please teach people. These days, people want to learn. People want to, you think that people are going to social media only to go and laugh. A lot of people are watching laughable things, okay? A lot of people don't want to watch laughable things. Many people want to learn. They want to learn. They want to learn. So learn something about artificial intelligence. When you hear some great news about artificial intelligence, share it. When you hear some great news about things, share it. It's not about a fear or whatever is dead. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about sharing what the MPP and NDC is. It's not about that. Okay, begin to share things that will elevate the minds of people, inspire people, inspire people. Do that. Inspire. Provide value to your audience. Connect with them. Become a better person. The more you tell people, the more you teach people things. Be a teacher of something. Be a teacher of something. Be a teacher of something. Okay, be a teacher of something. Don't tell me that you don't know what to be a teacher. You are a gossip. Gossip. If you're a gossip, gossip. You are teaching people something. Gossip. If you are good at dancing, dance and fool around on the social media. That will attract people. Some people would love the fact that you don't even know how to dance. You see, use the things that you think are negative and make it positive to your life. It will command the world. It will command people. And that value, it will command its own returns. When you teach people, you hold yourself accountable to your commitment. You copy what other people say. Sometimes you don't know. So go to the leaders. Go and watch the status of the leaders. Watch the social media pages. Copy. I remember Dr. Dorothy, when she started, she was copying me. I said, I love that. Now she's doing her own thing. That's how you do things. That's how you do things. Why do you say that you can't talk? Why do you do that? Why do you begin to accept failure as the license for your life? Why are you doing this? Why are you hurting yourself? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why? Oh, God. Oh, God. Why are you doing this? God is blessing you. He's pouring manna on you. You can't even see. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, it hurts me when I see that people have already been blessed by God and God wants them to just take the blessing and they are just throwing it away. It hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me. We accept failure too much. We quit too early. We quit too early. Hey, God. God, we quit too early. It's not good. It's not good. People quit too early. I don't know why. Why do you do that? Why? I will suffer. I will not quit. I will go through. I will not slow down. I will face insult. I will push through. I will do whatever I can. Ladies and gentlemen, I will. I will never pause. I will never. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have signed your death warrant. You know what sometimes some people say? It's not the end of our life. The knowledge you are getting alone, do you think you can get it somewhere? The knowledge, even if you are not making money, even if you are not backing up your life, the knowledge you are getting. Why? It hurts. It hurts me when I see people who could be great in the hands of God. Okay, people who are being molded by the great potter, and they don't want it. They don't want it. Meanwhile, it's not like where they are standing is great. There are some people, wherever they will ever go and stand, some of us have stood there already. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you hurting? Why? Don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, use the CLAM formula. Use the formula. When you see people's posts, comment on it. Comment on it. Like it. That is the L. Comment on it is the C. Like it. Like what people are saying. Add the person as a friend. Message the person and introduce yourself to the person. CLAM. It's not hard though. It's not hard. But some will not do it. See, ladies and gentlemen, anything that is easy to do is also easy not to do. And I've seen that consistently. If you decide that November, you will do anything humanly possible to register 5 people, you will get that. If you decide today that in the month of November, I will register 5 people, I will go all in before I go all out. If you make that conscious, programmable decision that you will do that, You will do that by 30th November. I guarantee you, because you decided and you have made it happen. When you get to people, tell them these things. I'm about to give you the magic word. Hey, what's up? I love your post you shared about this and this and that. I love your post. Okay. It was awesome. I love that video you made. It was awesome. Congratulate the person again, and that person becomes your friend for life. I want to connect with you. If you have a son, I like the way you were showing your son. I also have a son, 6 years old, okay, and plays soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the basic things. These are the very basic things that will make your life better. Not now. Not now. If you are the now person, you will not succeed in many things in life. The now people never succeed in business. Now people, now, I need it now. I need it now by the end of the month. I need it by the end of the month. Such people never succeed in any business. And they never succeed in many things in marriage. They don't succeed in many things in other areas of life, because life is not about now. You check the life. Why do you think God makes a woman get pregnant for 9 months? Why didn't God make the woman get pregnant for just 7 days? Now doesn't help. God understands that. Even God can say, hey, woman, get pregnant. Hey, woman, deliver. And yet he ushered that principle, because you see, we have come to accept it. So the moment the woman gets pregnant, the woman has no choice, because she's accepted it. Because she's accepted it, she has to go through that 9-month ordeal. Go through the process. Don't quit. Don't slow down. Don't quit. Don't slow down. Don't quit. Don't slow down. Don't quit. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You are still where you are going to be. In fact, you are where you were before you joined that. So you leaving, where are you going again? Because when you joined us, you have not stopped what you are doing. Have you? Have you? So why are you stopping? Why are you slowing down? You started, you prayed, you started. Why are you doing that to yourself? Don't do that. And when you are talking to people and you don't know what to talk about, speak about a form. Speak about a form. Speak about the form. Tell them, how is your family? How are the children? How is the firstborn? How is your mother? How is your father? There is so much to talk about and to engage the person than only about go backup. Maintain the relationship. How is the job? How is the job doing? How is the job? How is the recreation? Where are you going this weekend? Okay. What wedding are you attending this weekend? Engage with people. Engage with people, guys. Engage with people. Engage with people. Engage with. Connect. Don't sell. Connect. Don't sell. Connect. Don't sell. You are selling. You are selling. That's what the mistake is. You are selling. You are selling. You are selling. There's this business you have to come and join. It will help you. It will help you. This business, when you join, you become a millionaire. Oh, what? You will not become a millionaire. You are selling. Just selling. Okay. Be friendly. Don't be too serious. Some of us are too serious. You are begging people, Charlie, please come and register for me. I beg you, register for me. If you don't register for me, I'm doomed. You're the Togari. You're the Togari. If you don't register for me, why? Why are you doing that? Ladies and gentlemen, be happy. And your happiness will magnetize people to you. It will be infectious in the life of people. You got to be happy. I remember one woman told me that forget about the nonsense things you talk about. And I laughed. And when I laughed, she says, why am I laughing? And I said, because you have insulted me. Okay. And because I'm happy. Because I knew that somebody was going to insult me today. He says, okay, I'm sorry. Well, okay, tell me more about it. My attitude changed her attitude. You got to not take this thing too emotional. This is an emotional roller coaster. Some days it will be high, some days it will be low, but don't slow down no matter what. Do something every day. Do something every day, little every day. Something every day, little every day. That is how you grow. That is how you grow. That is how you grow. So let me give you the magic script. Magic script. Anytime you meet somebody, don't talk about go backup. Don't talk about money. Don't talk about business. Don't talk about go backup. Don't talk about cloud space. Don't talk about money. Don't talk about money. Don't talk about cloud space. I keep saying that. Unless you have your laptop in front of you, don't talk about cloud space. Unless you have your laptop with you, don't talk about business. Tell the person, I'm working on something big. That's it. I'm working on something big. It may or may not be for you. Would you want to look at it? I'm working on something big. It may or may. This is magic. Write it down. This is magic words. I'm telling you, it will get people interested. This is a magic script. I'm working on something big. It may or it may not work with you. Are you ready to look at it? And be open. Are you ready or you are not ready? You see that word? Are you ready or you're not ready to look at it? Are you ready? And when you ask that person, you see, people don't like it when they are challenged that you are not ready. People don't like when you tell them you are not ready. Are you ready or you're not ready? So don't wait for him to tell you that, sorry, I'm not ready. No. But once you post it to him, I have something big I want to bring to your attention. Are you ready or you're not ready? That hits the person. It will hit the person. The person will now see that, what was that? Okay, I'm ready. And then if the person is ready, okay, see me. And please always invite the person to the Friday 6 o'clock GMT or Sunday 7 o'clock GMT. Always invite a person. Don't try to, because the person is ready, you're going to tell the person everything. Don't do that. You can only talk to the person about the thing, only even slightly, only if you have your laptop and on your slide. If you don't have your laptop and your slide, forget it. If you don't have your laptop and your slide, don't talk about it. I'm telling you the secret today. I'm telling you, invite a person to the YouTube, invite a person to the Zoom. After the YouTube and the Zoom, then you can now do the closing. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, how do you do the closing? And I'm going to give you the tip. The tip. If somebody tells you that I don't have money, tell the person, when you pay and you start, and within 30 days, you are not able to get anybody. If you follow my rules, I'll give you back your money. And you can still keep the app for free for 1 year. I'm telling you the secret. This is what I do. Okay. When the person tells you that I don't have, because the person has money. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me or not, anybody who tells you that he doesn't have money is not lying, but he doesn't have money. I want to repeat. Anybody who tells you that I don't have money, that person is not lying, but the person doesn't have money, but the person has money. I'm telling you. I'll give you an example. Okay. If that person's mother is not well, the person truly doesn't have money, but the person can have money if he wants to have money, because the mother is not well and the mother needs to be treated within 24 hours. So when the person tells you that I don't have money, you know what it does to your brain? You feel that you have lost. I don't have money. So this is what you do when the person tells you that I don't have money. Tell the person that, let me tell you something. If your mother is not well, I'm sure you would do something to quickly help to get your mother well. Would you do that? The person might say that, yes, but we are not talking about my mother here. And I say, fantastic. That is a more reason why I want to help you. This is what I want to do. I want you to get that money as if your mother is not well. Within 30 days, you can borrow the money from anybody except me. If within 30 days, you are going to connect at least 2 people to me, tell them you have good news for them and let me talk to them for you. Tell them you have good news for them and let me talk. You tell the person that. Tell them you have good news for them and let me talk to them. Every day, give me 2 people. Every day, give me 2 people. I promise you, if by the end of 30 days, you have not gotten your money back, I will give you back your $120 all. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, if the person follows this rule and truly connects 2 people to you every day, 2 people every day, 2 people every day, by the end of the month, that is 60 people. If the person truly does that, the person will register at least 3 of them. And I guarantee you, the person will never need to collect money from you. But most of the time, let me tell you the secret, people don't do that. Most of the time, the person will not connect at least 2 people to you. And so what happens is that because the person is not going to connect 2 people to you, you keep reminding the person, Kofi, I told you yesterday you should connect 2 people to me. You didn't do it yesterday. Today you've done it again. I don't want that to continue tomorrow. As you keep reminding the person, but the person keeps failing, by the 15th of the month, the person already knows that he didn't honor his end of the bargain. So you go to Kofi and tell Kofi, Kofi, before you registered in this business, I made you a promise that if you will connect 2 people to me every day, I will pay you back your money. Do you think you have honored it? Ladies and gentlemen, I've done this to people, and all of them have told me, all of them who didn't do that, have told me that it is their fault and not my fault. But you see, by that time, the person has already paid. So the person will not blame you, but the person will always know that you tried to help him or her. If the person truly, honestly does it, the person will get people. If he doesn't talk to them, but connects them to you, using the magic word. So that is one way you can move a person who tells you that I don't have money and make the person register. Another thing that will make you get a person on board is this. You tell the person, Ajwa, I really want you to take this thing well. What is the major problem you have? What is your main problem? Is it money? Is it that you don't have time? Is it that you have doubt? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you some secrets. Anytime they tell you that they don't have money, that is not the issue. I've told you this already. If the person tells you that he doesn't have time, then it means he has a lot of money. If you don't have time, then you have a lot of money. If you don't have money, I have shown you how you can do to get money. So what is the major problem of people? It is called doubt. They don't believe that what you are telling them will work. So tell the person, I know your problem. Your problem is that you don't believe that I can help you to make money from this. And that will hit them. Oh, I believe. So what then is your major problem? And you will see that now that the person recognizes that you are trying to get into his heart, you are beginning to realize his problem. The person says, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it by Monday. You have made the person go a journey step further. And that is why you got to keep the conversation going, okay? Anytime a person is delaying, I am telling you, it's not money. Please, you to yourself. Don't program yourself and think that is the money that's the issue. Don't program yourself, because once you program yourself like that and the person says that same thing, you will agree with the person, and so you will not help the person. So don't program yourself that way, and never think that money is an issue. Please, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about because I have money or because, no. I am telling you the human psychology. There's a book called The Psychology of Selling. That psychology says money is never an issue. You see, that same person, when there is something about mobile phone, he will buy right now if there's something about it. If there is someone in the family who, that same person who didn't have money, they have money, but it is a savings. They have money, but it's in the form of a car. They have money, but it's in the form of a bicycle. But when you give them a better reason, they will go and liquidate the car. They'll go and sell the car and use the money. They will go and sell the house and use the money. They will go and take their savings they said they will never touch and use that money. They just need a good reason from you. So this is what you should tell the person further. Tell the person that I want to help you. And tell the person this. There are some people I spoke to last week who are coming on board. And please note, I am always bringing people on board. Other leaders are always bringing people on board. So you can use us. There are some people who are coming on board. And I spoke to you before we spoke to them. And these people are coming on board next week. So I want you to come on board right now before they do. Because when you do right now, whatever they do, the company rewards you as well. I want you to do that for you. And you leave that from the person. And then you later call the person and find out how are you doing, how is the family. Use a form to help the person. Don't go and be going through this thing. Occasionally, when somebody has a rich copper, you go and don't focus on that person. I see that person is your lifeline. The other people. Go to other people by helping that person. Go to other people by help. And please don't say that you have spoken to 30 people, 40 people. That's not enough. Somebody says that he has been in the business for 6 months. He has spoken to 50 people. 50 people in 6 months is not enough. People are speaking to 10 people, 20 people a day. You can't speak to 50 people in 6 months. You can't speak to 100 people even in 6 months. You got to speak. I have spoken to 2,000 and over people. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, some of them will come later, but I have to speak to more people. But some will come later. They will not come. When you speak to 20 people today, they will not all register today. But within a period of 5 years, they will all register. We know this. Our programming tells us that that's what will happen. So we don't care whether they do it today or they do it in 5 years' time. We know they will come. And that is our motivation. That is how we grow. Ladies and gentlemen, always every day ask yourself the following question. How many calls have I made today? How many posts have I made? How many posts have I made on social media? How many people have I prospected? Have I invited anybody today for tomorrow's presentation? How many presentations have I made myself? You see, ladies and gentlemen, if you want the presentation, let me know. I will send it to you. I will send the presentation to you. Learn the presentation. Go and watch what we have already done. Learn it. Watch it yourself. Learn it. Watch it yourself. Learn it. Watch it yourself. Your lifeline depends on that. It will help you. It will help you. It will help you all the time. Read books, watch video, greet every day on the page. Because when you greet every day on the page, it stimulates your own mind. It elevates your mental gymnastics. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time for you to give up. Oh. This is not the time for you to give up. You have invested too much. You have invested your effort, your time, your money. This is no time to joke. This is no time to slow down. This is no time. Your 2025 will come. And you must stand on the shoulders of your time. Don't delay. Never in your life delay, because delays will always lead to the account. Don't say that I have all time in the world. I have all the time in the world. You don't have time in the world. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years ago, you were not like this. 20 years ago, you were different. In fact, some people have been telling you that you are changing. Some people are telling you that you are growing. You'll be 40. You'll be 45. You'll be 50. You'll be 60. Life is not waiting. Your life today is as a result of some decisions you took last year. And you know something? You can register with God Backup and you can still do nothing with it. And you can register with God Backup and you can still do something with it. This is our lifetime. This is our moment. If you ever find a better option, please let me know. If you find a better option right now than God Backup that I can also do, that all of us here can do, please let us know. But until you do that, don't slap the lion when your hand is in the mouth of the lion. Don't slap the lion when your hand is in the mouth of the lion, because it is your protective organ. So look at yourself. Look at your 2025. Is that how your life is going to be all these while? Or you think that through this, okay, diamonds are going to be created? Watch it. I promise you, we are going to do some strategies with anybody that is a gold to become a diamond. And diamonds are going to be created in baskets. This is our moment. This is our time. If there's ever been a time for you to now take this business seriously, it is today. Change your mind. Because you know people are getting to ruby. Have you seen it? You see that people are still advancing. They are new sapphires. They are new rubies. Oh. They are new rubies. Oh. They are new rubies. Oh. You were close. Oh. You were close to sapphire. You were close to gold. Oh. You were close to that. They are new. Oh. Don't joke with what you have. Let us not play with it, because we were the beginners of God Backup. Check the leaderboard. We are the alphas and omegas. Africa, we used to be the movers and pushers of the game. Stand on your level ground. Change your mindset and tell yourself, I will until. I will until. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having all of you. Okay. I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Dorothy Hansen for all the comments you made. Okay. Listen, Erica, thank you so much. And your mom, thank you very much indeed. Charles Damois, if you don't have money, you must have time. If you don't have time, you must have money. Okay. It is what it is. Let us tell the world, let us tell every single person that it is our moment. It is our time. Tell yourself, I will fight the battle of the Red Sea. Because it is only through that fight I will reach my promised land. And remember, God himself fought. He fought a hard battle. At some point, Jesus himself wanted to quit. Okay, if the cup will pass by me, it is possible. But you got to fight. You got to fight. You got to fight. There will be guns flying on your head. You got to fight. There will be tornadoes raking on your shoulders. You got to fight. You got to make a decision for declaration for your life. You got to make a declaration for your family and tell your family you will take them out of Egypt to their promised land. You got to make your own declaration, because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, no one is coming. God has done his part. God has made his manna fall on all of us. It's your time. It's my time. It's our moment. If you don't do, others will do. So let's do it together. Let us fight our fight and let everybody know that you are fighting. And that you too will become one of the diamonds by the end of next year when names are being mentioned. That you too will not sit down on your laurels when others become diamond by next year. But the glory days of the times will start today, and the end days of the times will start tomorrow. May you be successful in your business. In your business, to the entire eyes of everybody. Let everybody know that you didn't come in to come and stop halfway. That you didn't come in to come and stop having. See, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you some secret. In the journey of success, many people look at how far they have to go. Others look at how far they have come. Those who look at how far they have to go, they don't push further. Those who look at how far they have come, they tell themselves, I will have to finish it. Don't look at how far you have to go to become a diamond. Look at how far you have come to let it all down the drain. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let it down the drain. Don't play with what you have. God has given you a gift. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. You can go to America. You can go to Europe. You can go to Asia. You can go to Africa. Everywhere is hard. It's not easy everywhere. The people who are doing Go Back Up are in every country. Most of all, they are in America. Don't blow it. Don't think that, oh, if I go this place, everywhere is hard. And everywhere is easy. Take advantage of your advantages. Soak yourself in the environment of positivity. Cut off people who are negative. Don't listen to your enemy inside of you. There is no enemy except the enemy within. There is no enemy except the enemy within. There is no enemy except the enemy within. What whoever says is irrelevant. What you say is relevant. What whoever says is nothing. What you say is something. If you say, I will, you will. If they say you will not, you will, because you say you will. If they say you cannot, you will, because you say you can. Because you define the parameters of your life and the engagement of the shooting. You make anything possible. They make nothing possible. They only whisper windows into your ears, but you whisper grace into your ear. So do not relinquish what you have been given. Hold that egg in your hand. Don't press it too hard. Don't leave it too ajar, because your glory days have started. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much indeed for being on the call. Thank you, Obasama Rita. Thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you, Bondi. Thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you, Fulara. Thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you, Bless Connie. Thank you so much for being on the call. And I want to say a big thank you to Stevens Gideon for being on the call and sharing some of the Nick Elia Nicolau. Thank you so much indeed for being on the call. You are being an incredible person. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT, we will meet this time for with our guest. Let us invite everyone who is a guest and tell them that with or without, we will shine. and our names will be written on the slab of the bigger stone. Thank you so much indeed, everybody. Have a wonderful evening and have a good night. Thank you and bye-bye.